Hi guys, Steffi here and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a tutorial for you. I don't know if some of you might remember when I was showing you what I'd done for my 100 things, and I shared the folio I'd made for my mum for Mother's Day. So I'm going to come on and I'm going to show you how to do that. But just quickly, I just want to give you an update on my 100 things. And I am now on, I've done 20 things now. So I just want to share a couple of the bits that I can. So I made a couple of birthday cards, and this is the first one, and I just think it's so pretty. It was using the Kanban Jolie Femme card kit that we've had for absolutely ages. And I've just decoupaged it. I haven't done it with foam dots. I just liked how it just gives that little bit dimension. I've just added some little border strips here and some ribbon. And then on the inside, I've included an insert from the collection, which I just think is really, really pretty. I love these, so quick and easy to put together. So that was number one of them. And then I also done this one. I love these colours. I just added some lace down here. So basically just the topper and then the decoupage pieces to go on top. And then added a few little gems and one in the middle of our bow. And then this again has got an insert inside as well. So I made those. Next one I'm going to have to show you on my phone, because I made a card for my sister's birthday yesterday, and she loves Monsters Inc. So of course I had to do, one second while I find the photo. This was the card I made, and I just love it. You've got Sully and you've got Mike there, you've got Boo just on the bottom of that picture. And I love this. I've got my eye on you, and it's actually a little wobbly eye. And I was inspired to make this type of card, as you can see. It's an M-fold card. And I saw Laura, who was Mrs. Stationery and stuff, make this over on our channel. And I thought I'm going to give it a go. And so quick and easy to do. Absolutely great. Now, I can't remember if I showed you the floral jelly TN I made to order for a customer. I'll show you it on my phone just in case. And she wanted a nice floral one. So this is what I came up with. I used the pink jelly, used this gorgeous bronze rose charm, and this is just a quick flick through of the inserts. And obviously the jelly, the shaker pocket, that was counted as an extra one as well because it was an extra little project. So yeah, that now takes me up to number 20. So if I say like I'm a fifth of the way there, it sounds a bit better. But this one today will be getting wrote in as well. So the paper I'm going to be using is some I've had in my stash for quite a while now. And I got this on sale from Craft Elia, my God, last year. And it's a Maggie Holmes style board. And this is an old paper pack. This is from, I'm sure it's from 2014. Yep, as you can see, it's from 2014 American Crafts. But I just loved it, and I got this for such a bargain price when I got it. You get 12 papers, and this is what I've got left. So I've still got quite a bit. I've got quite a bit of scraps there. I've got one full sheet here. Oops, I keep on the camera, sorry. And that's got all of the little cut parts, the tags and everything else. And on the back it's just that. Now I have cut some of the, I'll show you them before I get started. Just pop that over there. I did cut, I don't know how I'm decorating the front, as in like sentiments and stuff. But I did cut apart all of these. And as you can see, you get absolutely loads, border strips, and just all sorts. This is everything just off that 12x12 sheet. So yeah, I'll probably decorate it once I know who it's going to. But I just want to get on and show you the tutorial. Okay, so that's enough of the blabbering. I will admit I have done a lot of prep work. A lot of this card is I've put the mats on ready where I can, just to save time. So for the base, you're going to need 2 pieces of card. The first one is going to measure 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. Sorry, I'll do it that way. Yeah. 8 1/4 tall by 7 3/4, and what you want to do is, I just turned it around that way, and you want to score it at 6 1/4 and at 7 1/4. Okay, and then that gives you your spine. These pieces here, the bits of paper I've matted on the spine, these are 8 inches by 3/4 of an inch. and then I'll just flip this over because this is the inside, and as you can see I've matted this bit as well. And these bits for the inside and the front and back of the covers, these need to measure 8 by, I've got it wrote down, 8 by 6, that's what they need to measure. So that's going to be the first one. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're just going to fold and burnish on these score lines. Now for this card I have used a thicker card. I've used a 300 GSM. The one I made my mum was fine, but I just think it might be better with a bit of a sturdier card as well. But you don't have to. I mean, the one I used for my mum was, I think it was just the one from Hobbycraft, the craft card, and it was really, really good actually. Then the second piece you're going to need, again, it's all been matted and laid. This one is going to measure 10 1/4 by 8 1/4, and you want to do the same score lines again at 6 1/4 and at 7 1/4. Again, this mat is 8 by 6, this one is 8 by 3/4 of an inch, and this one is 8 by 2 3/4. And then all I've done is I've just rounded the corners on this flap and also on the paper as well. And then I've matted on the inside, so I'll just fold and burnish along there. Now on this one, because this will be our closure, and I have put the magnets on already on this side, but we will be attaching them to the front when we put it together, okay? So obviously on your first piece, you want to put some double-sided tape on the back here because we're going to connect that on here. I'm just going to take a little wedge off each one. Just pop them away. So how's everyone doing? I'm sorry I haven't been around quite as much as I would have liked. I've had quite a run of shifts at work, and then it was our awards night, which was really, really fun actually on Wednesday. Yes, that was so much fun. So I'm just trying to get on and get this out to you. So you just want to line that up on there, taking it just up to the score line. You don't want to go over that score line. Make sure it's lined up top and bottom. I think I'm a tiny little bit out, but it'll be okay. And just come in with your bone folder and just reinforce that. So basically, there we go. That is the basis of our folio. That is going to be our cover. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply, I'm going to put dots, some glue dots on here, and I'm going to attach these because I want them attached before we cover mat. Sorry, I feel as if I'm all over the place today. I haven't long been up, to be fair. I was on work until 4 o'clock this morning. So I'm just going to pop a glue dot on each of those. You could lift them up and you could put double-sided tape on. You don't have to use glue dots. It's just nice and easy. And I am using 4. It's not because it necessarily needs it, just I like how it shuts with 4. Oh, excuse me, I've got a really runny nose as well today. Put these away before I lose them. So then what you want to do is you want to stand it up and you want to make sure before you press it down that that is straight, okay? And then you just want to come in and then just press them down. Just put your hand in like that, and then they should. Okay, so they're near in the right position that we need them now. So all I'm going to do to secure it is I'm going to get some of my double-sided tape and just pop some over the top of them just to keep the magnets in place. But yeah, I hope you're all having a fab weekend for those who's not at work. Doesn't seem too bad today. I mean, it's a bit of a chill in the air, but the sun's shining, so that always makes us feel good, doesn't it? So yeah, I like when the sun's shining. Right, so what I'm going to do now, because I've got those magnets on, just make sure they're down securely. I'm going to take off that because now I can pop on the front cover piece, which is this one, and I love this paper. I meant to say as well, I've went round all of the edges of the paper with the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo ink. Just gives that little bit depth, and we're just going to mat that on here. Okay, so just take off your backing paper. Oh, excuse me, I can't help sniffing. And just apply your glue or your double-sided tape. You can use whatever adhesive you want, really, just personal preference. But yeah, I love doing these. I could sit and make these on my traveller's notebooks all day long. I really, really could. I'm obsessed. Right, now make sure the orientation is going the right way, and then we're just going to apply that on there, making sure that it's even on all sides, and then just give that a good press down. Make sure you go around those magnets as well, just make sure that. So that now is the front of our album, and I just love it. I love the cameras, and I just love it. It looks so cute. So what we're going to do now, we'll work on which bit? We'll work on this bit first, and this bit is going to be an accordion, like pull out. So I'll just pop that to one side, and the bit you need for this, like I said, most of these are already covered as well. So you need one piece that measures 9.5 by 6.5, and you want to score it at, if I put it this way it's easier, at 4.5 and at 9. So you want one of those. Then you want another piece of card that measures 9 by 6, and you just want to score it in half at 4.5. And then the last piece you're going to need is this one, which is 6.5 by 5, and then just score at 1/2 inch. Okay, so again, I've got double-sided tape on the ones with the flaps, and I'm just going to notch out of those. On one side. Oh, I did want to come off my scissors. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm starting with this piece, and then obviously you don't need any paper on the back there, because this bit is the bit that's going to get stuck flat onto your folio. Okay, so let me just work out again which way these were going. I think it was, oh, yeah, this is what I mean. I get so confused. Right, that one goes, I'm going to have this one with a flap at this side, and that's going to get stuck onto there like that, and then this one is going to get stuck onto that one there. Okay, so while I stick them together, I'll pause the video and I'll be right back. Right, so that is what you'll have. So it'll open up like that, and the mats for each of these measure, oh, let's get me ruler because I can't remember, I've wrote that down. They measure 4.25 by 6.25 for each of these mats. Oh, and then obviously when you open it inside, it'll open it that way as well, so there's quite a lot of room for some photos. So I'm just going to bring this back in, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this just literally on there. But what I'm going to do first is I've got some of this gorgeous wide black satin ribbon, and this was just from the range. I paid £1 for this for 3 meters. It's been in my stash for ages. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to we're going to pop some double-sided tape just roughly in the middle. I'm just eyeballing it, you can actually measure it. Just press that down. Just take off the the release. What I'll do as well is I'll apply some of this this fabric glue I got from the range as well, just to make sure it's not going anywhere, and make sure you've got it quite enough either side, and we're just going to stick that down. I'm so sorry, excuse me. And then now what we're going to do is we're just going to apply glue all over that back panel there, and then stick that down. These come together so quick. Obviously it's the matting and layering and stuff like that. The actual construction of these is really, really easy. Just make sure I've got plenty of glue on there because I don't want it pulling off. Oops, sorry about that. I haven't done a video in a while. And then I'm just going to get that so it's where I want it, and then just press that down. I'm just going to move those over, and I'm going to give it a good burnish with the bone folder to make sure that's stuck down nice. And some of these, I mean, you don't have to put pictures in. You could put like bits about your photos on them as well. I love this paper because it's so, I just love the colours. It's so pretty. And then I'm just going to tie this up roughly. And I'll cut it down in a bit. It's just to keep it out of my way while we do the next page. There we go. I'll sort the rest of that out later, but that is the first piece there. Now on this one we're going to do a waterfall, but we're also going to do like a flip. So I've got all of my pieces ready here. So what's going to happen is this is going to be attached onto here like that, and then we're going to have a magnetic closure. Okay, so for this piece of card, just move the rest of that out of the way. Won't be for long though because I need it. This piece of card needs to measure 9 1/4 by 6 1/4, and you just want to score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch. Okay, so then we're just going to fold those score lines. Let's fold them over like that, and we're going to wedge in here, and that's going to attach on to it like that. Now for the bit that'll keep this closed, I've got this little piece here, and this measures 3 by 3, and you just want to score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch on one side. And then the mat for this is 1 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I've just rounded the corners. And again, I've added my magnets, they're just kept on there ready for when I attach them in here. So I'm going to bring this back in when it's not stuck on sellotape. Sorry, I'm just all over it now. So on this bit as well, I forgot to just cut them little bits off that tab. So what's going to happen, oh, I meant to say as well, obviously you can see I've matted this as well, and this measures, oh, where's it at? I think it measures 9 by 6 maybe, no, 8 by 6, sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off the backing paper, we took a little bit of that off. I'm going to turn this upside down so I can see it better, because I want to be able to line it up. Just make sure you're in shot. So if you just fold that flat like that, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to line this up in the middle between those score lines, because we don't want to go over those score lines, making sure it's as flush as you can get it, and then just press it down just like that, and then that's how that sits on here. And then again for this bit you do exactly the same thing, because I want these down, you see, before I put the paper on to mat the underneath of here. I just think it'll look better. So just lift that up out of the way. You want to sort of glue on there. You want to sort of eyeball it to where you want it. You want it more or less in the centre if you can get it. And then again, just pop that so it lines up to the edge and it's straight. And then I've got enough room on my desk. That's how that's going to sit. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to add some glue dots onto those magnets. I'm going to get them on this bit so that bit's done and it's out of the way. So again, just add a glue dot on top of those magnets or some double-sided tape. And then what you want to do is you just want to line this up so it's straight, and then just press that down. Oh, and I've got one stuck, but remember the other one's gone. Oh, it's on my finger. Yeah, another wonder it wasn't sticking down. Can't stick down if it's not there. Right, now hopefully that's okay. I'm just going to get some more double-sided tape. Just put a long strip over the two of those, like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause it while I cover this bit and this bit, and then I'll be right back. Right, okay, so that's that matting lid. I've used this beautiful unicorn paper on there, and then just to match this side I've got this gorgeous wood grain. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pop our waterfall in. Now, like you see, I've already prepped all of mine. So I've done 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do as many or as little as you want. And these need to measure 6 by 4.5, and on the 4.5 inch side you just want to score that at 1/2 inch, and the mats here are 6 1/4 by, oh no they're not, they are 5 3/4, sorry, 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, you don't need to miter any of these corners in. So you have seen me, a lot of you have seen me do a waterfall before. Again, I'm going to have to turn this way just to make sure that I'm getting everything as flat as I can. I'm also going to stick some wet glue as well as the double-sided tape once it works, just to give it that little bit extra stick, because I don't want it to be going anywhere. So then what I'm going to do, just fold your flap over, and then you just want to line that up at the top of the page, making sure it's straight going down these sides as well. And then just give her a good burnish. And then you come in with the next one and you just carry on going down in that fashion. One thing I will say is when you're putting the next ones on, always make sure that you pop the ones before it like over it to make sure that it's straight, because the amount of times it is so easy to make them wonky. It really is. You think, oh yeah, that's definitely straight, and then you turned over and it's just not. So like I said, you just bring that, if you bring that down, and as you can see that, sorry you can't see much, that's now quite flush. So I'm just going to pop these down, give them a good burnish. I might as well finish off doing them with it. I've only got a few more to do. I don't normally like making you sit and watch this. I feel as if it might be a bit boring for you, so I'm sorry if it is. Just rather than pause again. And then again, just put that up to that one there. Making sure, yeah, that's nice and straight. I'm happy with that. Yeah, these papers are so lovely. Like mystical, but they're vintage and they're just shabby. And, oh God, I love them. I really do. Perfect for putting photos in. Nearly done. We've just got 2 more to go after this one. Just going to stick that down. It's still straight. I always get really self-conscious, and I do these quite a bit, the waterfalls, and I get them wrong all of the time. Honestly, it's ridiculous how many times I don't line them up properly, or, you know, I just think I've got it all sorted and I haven't. But yeah, I love doing this sort of stuff. And this will be number 21 as well in my 100 things, so that's cool. I just have to try and think of some more things to do while being at work. I didn't finish until, like I said, till 4 o'clock this morning. I'm back in again at 7:30 tonight. There till 3 o'clock, 3:30 the next couple of days. Then I've actually got a couple of days off. I've got stuff I really need to catch up on. It'll get done. It's just, yeah. And then I'm back on day shift, which sounds really like, most people prefer day shift tonight. But I think because I started 11:30, I feel as if I don't have any time during the, like, I don't have any time before work to do any crafting or anything. And then just sometimes when I go in at 8 o'clock, I'm just so tired. By the time I have a shower, and, you know, I'm sure there's loads of other people like that. But I do feel as if I have more time to concentrate on me crafting when I'm on night shift, which is quite bizarre. Right, okay. Turn this around now because that's stuck down. I'm just going to go over, burnish those folds a bit more as well, because obviously I am using a heavy cardstock. I'm using a 300 GSM on here, so it is a very thick cardstock, and that's it. I mean, you could maybe get another 2 going down here, but I quite like this big space, and you could use that for a nice photo or something. So that is our waterfall. It still needs to just be told where it's going. And then this would come down, and that goes like that. So, and as you can see, it's nice, a nice little chunky little project. I love it, do you know what I mean? And like I said, I could actually get quite addicted. And I normally love using chipboard, but this, I really like this with the 300 GSM. So that's the front. And then we've got the lovely floral, almost Cath Kidston style on the sides. And you've got that on the back. So you open it up, you flap, that hides your waterfall. And then you have this one. I'm not going to, well, I'm doing box untied again, it's fine. It's this one that comes out like this, and then goes out that way too. And yeah, I hope you like this tutorial. I've been meaning to do it for you for a while. It was just finding the time with work. That's my excuse. Oh, here we go. Why Steffi can't tie bows. But also, for those of you who stayed to the end, thank you very much for watching. And I really, like I said, I really do hope everybody enjoys this video. You know, there's a lot of other ones out there, but I just want to bring you my spin on it. I just think it's a nice little gift to give to somebody, even if you've just been on a little day out or somewhere like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm doing a giveaway in this video. Now, I want to, when I got these papers, I did get 3 packs because, like I said, I got them for such a steal. It was unbelievable. And I want to, I'm afraid the giveaway is going to be UK only, just because of postage prices. And what date are we on now? We're on the 13th. So I'm just checking my calendar. I'm going to leave this open for a week. So this giveaway is open until the 20th. It'll end on the 20th and I will draw a winner on the Sunday. And it's for this pack. It's completely unopened. You get your 12 papers. I don't know if it tells you the weight on here. No, I don't think it does. It is an old collection. It is from 2014, but I don't think it makes it any less beautiful. Now, for your chance to win this, all I'd like you to do is pop a comment down below and tell me what you'd use it for. Is there anything that jumps to mind when you see this beautiful paper? It could be you might want to make a folio like mine, but change the designs up a little bit. A batch of cards, or, you know, whatever you think when you see this paper pack, what would you use this for? So all I'd like you to do, just leave that comment and the giveaway will end on the 20th, okay? So I just want to say thank you very much, guys, for bearing with me and, you know, sticking with me while I've been doing this video. Your support from everybody just means so much to me. And yeah, so I'll try not to leave it as long next time, but because of work I can't promise anything. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and I'll be back another time. Bye.